Girls with the time machine. I am your granddaughter really. Boys with the time machine. Just in time. 40% of cops. Their wives. Umbrella, do you trust me? 7 years old, about to jump of the building. With every cell of my body. Abuse victim, so when do I get hit? Loving spouse, that's the neat part, you don't. Figuring out your enemy's advanced weapon systems is easier said than done. My tapeworm 5 days into nothing but Pepsi and cigarettes. We just want some food. Will Smith thanking God that it was a 50-plus-year-old man joking about his wife. And not her 20-year-old lover. Jesus died for your sins, now you could commit as many as you want. What's wrong, dear? I'm just having an allergic reaction to existence. When you're balls deep and she coughs. Man pretends to be a cow in milking competition. Gets jacked off for hours. Carl Twinley of Beaumont, Texas has been arrested on charges of public indecency and masturbation by deception. Mr. Twinley posed as a dairy cow during the local 4-H milking competition. Carl was milked by a total of 13 contestants before his ruse was uncovered. You have failed the English exam. Impossible. Normal heartbeat. Deceased heartbeat. Heartbeat when you touch your pocket and don't feel your phone. Me falling in love with a girl. God, using her to hurt me for character development. When you introduce two friends to each other and they start hanging out without you. So, this is why people censored themselves. Jetsy, someone snorted all our meth. Spending years studying to become a software developer. Doing it in less than a minute on Android. Regular sized people. When do I get to make fun of short people? Tall people. That's the neat part, you don't. How I think people see me. How they actually see me. Society if people cared about men's mental health and women's mental health equally. A man in Florida woke up with a headache, only to discover his wife has shot him while he slept. He survived. His wife the next morning. How she's dressing for dinner. Versus where I am taking her for dinner. Heavy metal was invented in the 60s. People before the 60s. When you click on a link to buy some cocaine and end up being rickrolled. Me masturbating and moaning loudly at night. The paranormal activity crew that my family called. When she said the big ones hurt. Laughs microscopically. You are without doubt the worst army I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. When you put a pizza in the oven while blackout drunk, and it's replaced by a charcoal frisbee the next morning. Alchemy. When a pawn reaches the opposite side of the chessboard. Now I am become death. Destroyer of worlds. Turn 6. Guys, I have bad news. Earth will be destroyed in like 5 to 13 billion years. Spaceballs is a better Star Wars movie than the entire Disney Star Wars trilogy. Change my mind. Apply white face powder. Use red lipstick. Put on fake multicolor wig. There you go, you're now officially a clown. Me breaks enemy's neck to save ammo. Everybody else at the laser tag. Me searches where Easter eggs come from. Bing. Kids in 1999. I collect Pokemon. Kids in 2022. I collect mental disorders. Girls. She is my best friend but I have trust issues with her. Meanwhile boys, after one day of friendship. Dream 24.7M subscribers. An estimated 24.7 million children, 33% absent their biological father. Coincidence? I think not. Dad's second car crash this week. If English is not your native language, don't make memes in English. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Sorry for bad English. Horror movies. Anti-smoke ads. Minecraft cave sounds. Rare image of a shark stepping on Lego. When you meet up with an old high school friend but all they talk about is crypto. Me. Well, that just sounds like gambling with extra steps. Donating $54 billion toward ending world hunger. Buying Twitter for lols. 2D animation from 1989 to 2000s is better than today's 3D. Change my mind. Me thanking God that they banned TikTok in my country. When you want to buy a game but it's too damn expensive. When you do good in school, avoid harmful friendships, avoid alcohol and drugs, do your chores and take extra classes to do better in school, but your parents call you lazy and the worst son ever because you play video games during weekends. Hey, do you know how to be friends with girls? Just say I love you, she will say we're just friends. Women. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter. When your son who you abandoned 21 years ago says that you ruined his life even though you weren't there. Boomers. So much rage and violence today. Glad I grew up in the 70s. The 70s. 2019. Avoid negative people 2020. Avoid positive people 2021. Avoid people 2022. Avoid girls with the time machine. I am your granddaughter. Really? Boys with the time machine. Do not marry Amber Heard. The moment when you know the world has officially entered the endgame. Cancel culture. Snickers removing beloved censored vein. When you're 10 and your parents ask you to bring a beer to them. I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. This dude literally juggling knives blindfolded on a 10-foot unicycle. A guy with crutches. Telling a joke. If vegans want to have a vegan pet, they should only raise actual herbivores. Change my mind. Elon Musk going to Mars. Mark Zuckerberg going to Earth. Reasons why I'm polite to waiters. Because I realize they're human beings trying to make a living, not my servants. Be aware she can move in any direction. What everyone thinks Chad looks like. What Chad actually looks like. Napoleon. I have conquered all of Europe and made puppet states of your former allies. Britain. I didn't hear no bell. Mightiest military in the world. Lost to Vietnamese farmers hiding in forests and Afghans hiding in caves. Biggest prison sentences handed out in Bristol so far in 2021. Johnny Depp. The internet. Jesus sealing the deal for all hotels to have his book in the bedside drawer. When your favorite stuffed animal gets ripped so mom stitches it back together. Scientists. If we don't act fast, the ice caps will only keep getting hotter. The ice caps. When the alcohol pills, weed and antidepressants all kick in just at the right time. How to drain an ocean monument. 1. Find an ocean monument. 2. Tell Nestle about it. When you do nothing on your day off and don't feel bad about it at all. When you win a match at 3 AM and you hear your parents clapping in the other room. They love me. What people think Australia is like. What Australia is really like. Girls. I wish men were as romantic as in the 50s. Also men in the 50s when their wife didn't clean something. Coming home after a night of just kissing. Average dog owners. Average cat owner. Average bird owner. Me invading France to see who asked. Me with a McDonald's ice cream cone reading a rant about the ice cream machine always broken on other countries. World's most perfectly cooked meals. Glass of ice water at 3 AM. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Everyone. Nothing rhymes with hinge. Me. Cringe. When you are the only one in your family that knows it. Me. Will you please listen, I am not the Messiah. My family. He is the Messiah. Sinner. Is dying. Satan. Yeah, another soul for me. Sinner. Regrets every sin in the last second and goes to heaven instead. Satan. Not cool, bruh. Quite literally all of us in elementary school. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I stab my eraser to death? Me looking at my own essay a day after I wrote it. What in the spidey frick is this? Your new GF. It's me or the dog. Later. XGF. Government. So why did you raise taxes again? Hello, I like money. Nobody. Village generation in Minecraft. My mom when she first started dating my dad. My mom after being married to my dad for 17 years. How to get through tough times. Gaslight yourself. Tell yourself that it's making you stronger and the universe is just testing you. When you miss the ice cream truck and realize it's too late to start chasing it. Kazakhstan according to Western people's stereotypes and movies. Kazakhstan in reality. When your custom character is in a cutscene. The original Avengers is the most realistic film in MCU. United States had a problem with a city and immediately decided to nuke it. Never trust anyone. Turn this picture upside down. Oh, he's probably thinking about other girls. Me. It's disturbing that the Prince of Saudi Arabia is a leading shareholder at Twitter. Christians on Good Friday. Thank you, Jesus, for dying for our sins. Jews on Good Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. When you are tired of talking and decide to legalize weed by force. The demons in my apartment trying to find a soul to possess. Me with my cheeks spread on the couch. Zebra, seeing that the cameraman who filmed the lions starts filming him. If a pilot can remember all the buttons in an airplane, you too can use your turn signal. BMW drivers. No, I don't think I will. Private assassin. Private was the leading mastermind behind the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Private has also been known for numerous accounts of drug dealing and sexual assault. Jesus. Help the poor. Corporations. What if they want to organize labor unions? Jesus. Did I stutter? Me opens a window because it's hot. Everyone else in the submarine. 6 years old me after falling from second floor. 'Tis beauty scratch. 30 years old me after a normal day of work. Give me something for the pain and let me die. People who press buttons harder to perform better in video games. People who tilt their controller to turn faster. People who say ouch when taking damage in a game. Student. Wears fake taxi shirt to school. Teacher. You can't wear that, it's not school. Appropriate. The teacher after realizing what she said. The student. How fast was the frickin' ostrich running when it hit the tree? Science teacher getting ready to say Uranus in front of a new generation of 14-year-olds. When I cut ties with the toxic people in my friend's circle. Happy is that you? Jesus comes back from the dead. Humans 1991 years later. Egg. Me talks to a girl for 5 seconds. My mom. We're grandchildren. If a woman can have an abortion and absolve herself of that responsibility, then a man should have the same choice and not be made to pay child support. Just told a guy talking on his phone in the library to shut the frick up and everyone applauded me. I told them to shut the frick up too. Modern life sucks so much. I wish I lived in the past. The past. When you thought you had one last piece of jerky but you pull this thing out instead. Internet Explorer, the 16th of August 1995, the 17th of August 2021. Microsoft shuts down Internet Explorer. After 25 years of service, you were the best Chrome downloader that I ever used. Pro tip: put googly eyes on your ghillie suit for added psychological warfare. Isaac Newton discovers Pink Floyd 1660. Moms with their newborn. Look at my little angel, isn't he the cutest? The newborn. Working on updates 100% complete. Don't turn off your computer. So that means it's done. Right. Working on updates 100% complete. Don't turn off your computer. Right. Select gender. Male. Female. Email. Bus drivers when they see each other. Pilots when they see each other. I'm a credit card because I'm always being used or denied. What does this thing mean? If you crash your car, you press that and it will undo the accident. The reason Batman doesn't cover his whole face is because he needs the police to know he's white. My brother's changed his photo on the staircase to Kim Jong-un and my mum still hasn't noticed after 2 weeks. Me, finally happy to have a girlfriend and friends. It's me or them. The Pacific Ocean has 3.9 stars out of 5 on Google Maps. Who the frick is downvoting? The ocean. Atlantic Ocean. When guests come to your house and your mom pulls out snacks you've never seen before. Me, if you're 50 miles from your destination and you're driving 50 miles per hour and every mile you decrease your speed by 1 mile per hour, how long will it take to drive that 50 miles? Also me. I don't need sleep, I need answers. Congratulations. You are being upgraded. Windows 10 users. Please do not resist. Me realizing that being honest with the therapist was a mistake. Parents. Why are failing in school? You study all day and take online extra class from your teacher in online class. You ever get so bored at work you start doing your job right? When you smoke salvia extracts at the peak of your acid trip and return from the bug dimension with proof. Catch and release before the portal closes. You don't want to let one of these bad boys loose. You have a lot of friends. Most of them are women. You become their confidant and learn so many dark craps. You realize how much of a frickin' dumb ugly loser you must be to still be single. When I have to stop by work on my days off. On my way to kill a bug after hearing my wife scream. The difference between humans and animals. Animals would never allow the dumbest of the herd to lead them. Men whenever they take a picture together. Little dog starts barking at me. Me. Wanna fight? Okay, but what are the stairs for? Smarty trying to prank the Tsar. Say something smart, Kowalski. Oranges are a hybrid of tangerines and pomelos. Me salary I haven't got yet. Corporate media executives this week. The censored who's running the simulation forgot to add some cloud textures. Hey ladies, would you like to see my spear? Date. So what's the riskiest thing you've ever tried? Me. Well, I haven't tried it yet, but It's ready to go. Me after guessing the answer on a multiple choice question. Question 2. Provide your reasoning for your answer in question 1. Anywhere in public. Mom, please don't touch anything. Toddler. This picture of a crow is interesting because it's actually a cat. Illusion 100. Me puts fork in electrical socket. Me dies. Electrical socket. Yo, that's the same chick I used to smash about 8 months sag dart. People who actually like peeps. Oh, stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens. You. The guy she tells you not to worry about. She is a glass of milk. Joy is the mother of all virtues. Gertie. Me hum, what happens if I forcibly bend this thing? Thing. Breaks. Me. When you've finished your 7th Pabst Blue Ribbon and hear some punks say the Eagles were just a stupid country band. Hospital in a horror movie. Hospital in my country. Elon Musk. Tesla. Twitter. My brain when I'm gaming. My brain on the exam that will decide my entire career. Me, an introvert, trying to join a conversation someone's having. Things, hello, what kind of? Things, interesting things. I love things, ask anyone. Me switching lanes to lane that merges into the lane I just switched from. Jesus during slavery. Jesus during World War II. Jesus when you put the toaster on 4 instead of 3. When you and your goat find bread, frickin' hilarious. Did you know this kangaroo is waiting for his pursuers to enter the water with him where he will try to drown them? They are extremely good at it. Never go in the water with a kangaroo. Europeans when an American can't name a country. Also Europeans when asked to name a state that's twice the size of their country. Forbidden to play Dungeons and Dragons with the squirrels. Undercover cops posing as drug buyers are arrested by undercover cops posing as drug dealers. Taxpayers. Now that I bought Twitter, I'm deleting it. FB is next. Go outside and enjoy your life. Everyone wondering what will happen to Twitter. Me who never used the app in the first place. If you ever feel useless, just remember that Superboy protested against climate change. Even though he can fix it using his powers. How to use a hammer. Step 1. Whack. Internet discussing things they enjoy or love. Internet discussing things they hate. Amber Heard when she sees social media. I wonder who that's for. 14-year-olds in cartoons. 14-year-olds in real life. Mental illness. Me actually doing pretty good for myself. Queen Elizabeth explaining what the COVID pandemic was to children in the year 2325. How I will sleep today knowing that I have a holiday tomorrow. Me when I go to London and get to see a brutal stabbing outside of a Tesco. When you get high and decide to make a masterpiece. Strawberry Fields Forever. Me feeling exhausted. Drinks an energy drink. Still feeling exhausted but now with a faster heart rate. When you smoke weed for the first time and permanently alter your perception of reality. When your squad leader is outgrounded for the week so it's on you to lead the team, but first you show respect. I fight because I have no other choice and I need to survive. I fight because in the heat of passion my better judgment is blinded. I fight because I need to keep my blade sharp and myself even sharper. I fight. Americans when their kids turn 18. You out of the house now. Me after I hear the quiet kid unzip his duffel bag. Buys game. Is not immediately good at it. Uninstalls. When you wake up and realize it's 9:20 AM. Frick. Oh, he's probably thinking about other women. Him. Why the hell have so many food processing plants burned down this year? Other newspapers. We should put most controversial topics on front page. Times of India. You wanna play snake game? Doing my 20 plus missing activities. Worrying and procrastinating about my 20 plus missing activities. Bullies. Go touch some grass, nerd. The nerd. What happens if you photocopy grass? Evolution of phone booths 1989, 2022. Japanese soldiers coming home and getting called a disgrace by their entire family. Because they didn't die at war. Me normally. Me in school photos. Kings die. Their eldest sons. Yes, very sad anyway. Breaking news. Robot says she will end humans. Me. Unplugs the Wi-Fi and saves the world. Me eating twice as much meat just so that one vegan that thinks they are making a difference is actually making no difference at all. Me, why does my back hurt so much? Also me. Johnny Depp says something. Amber's lawyers. Objection hearsay. When you're having a small argument with your dad but guests come in. Your chances of being killed by a bird are low but never zero. Where bread witch. My mom making me socialize with the family. Me turning off the fan because it's cold. Everyone else on the helicopter. Me throws a grenade. The enemy paintball team. Batman coming to paralyze me from the neck down after I forget to use my turn signal. When your politically controversial family member isn't at the dinner and everyone is getting on a little too well. I know what I have to do but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Me on an exam night watching YouTube instead of studying. The most evil American. I will eat your kids. The most evil Canadian. I am not sorry. When your wax figure left looks more human than you. I'm double your net worth. I'm 50k in debt. Doctors in 2044. Please point to the image that best represents how uncanny you feel today. Am I being tested again? Is this one of your hardest battles? They will literally change the oil for you, just drive over there. Me breaking up with my girlfriend. Sad. My friends. There are plenty of fish in the sea. The seas around me. When you almost run a red line but end up crashing into the car next to you instead. Video games. The road is blocked. The road. Meanwhile in parallel universe. My neighbors when robbers enter my home and kill my family point blank in front of my eyes. I sleep. My neighbors when I invite my girlfriend for lunch. Real crap. Children are fast. But the harvester is faster. When all the top students get put in the same presentation group. My nervous system normally. My nervous system when I hit my elbow. My computer. I'm sorry, you need admin permission to install this. Me. Aren't we forgetting one teensy weensy but ever so crucial little tiny detail? I own you. Talent show judges be like. Good talent. Sad backstory. When you fire up the grill and feel a single drop of water land on your forehead. Monkeypox, will you please listen? I'm not the next pandemic. Everyone after 2 years of COVID-19, here's the next pandemic. Me in 2050 when I tell my kid to delete all his games but he deletes the desktop icons. Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. This isn't about your marriage with Hillary, it's about that intern. Monica, oh yeah, nah, I totally banged her. Most people have 2.5 children. Average. Median. Oh, my boyfriend cheated on me. Me. I am sorry to hear that. I am here if you need me. Oh, I have a boyfriend. Me. Kids today grow up with wholesome rescue doggo shows. When I was that age I had creepy Michael Jackson spider. When you used your last N-word pass. Therapist. You should smile more. Me. Oh, I smile a lot. How else would kids follow me to my basement? Therapist. What it feels like when there is a sudden pain in the chest. The internet when Johnny Depp wins the trial. Now what? Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. Major corporations why they didn't sell Pride merchandise until it was legalized and socially accepted. The movie theater employee at 3 AM after my 69th consecutive viewing of Morbius. You gotta go home, man. Person. This was back in 2015. Me. Oh, you mean 3 years ago? Person 3 years. It's been 7 years. Me. Monks. We don't need to get a dog. The monks when they find a stray dog. When old celebrities talk about how they used to take drugs in the 80s. Remember, kids never do drugs. But it was frickin' amazing. Looks like someone is about to have a bad day. The world. Over romanticizing Paris. French people who know it's a crap hole. Restaurants when they put an onion ring in a hamburger. This is some serious gourmet crap. Surgeons. People who put Lego stickers on the exact spot. Teacher. No eating in class. People in the back. Badlands does the big smoke drive-through order. All of America looking at the news when they wake up. Well, frig. The 4 horsemen of bullcrap tears. The reason why smart people don't see well is because they lower their graphics to maximum. Their FPS. Intellect. Getting a job now. I have 2 degrees and my IQ is higher than 95% of the population. Sorry, you're not qualified enough to be a pizza delivery guy. Getting a job then. Tell me about yourself. Like to throw rocks at nerds. You are now a geologist. Me, I'll do it at 6. Time 6:05. Me. Wow, guess I have to wait till 7. How sinks work in Italy. 4 KB of RAM in 1969. We put people on the moon. 8 GB of RAM now. Chrome tab scary. God, just give me a sign. God. Queen Elizabeth be like. Pangaea. Pair me in 250 million years ago. So nostalgic. Deep sea fish living in darkness their entire lives. Scientists in a submarine with big censored lights. When you open like 8 tabs by mistake. Visiting the USA. Living in the USA. The temperature is okay. The temperature is 0K. Biology teacher. You cannot explain the entire theory of evolution in just one sentence. Me, an intellectual. Adapt or die. You are without a doubt the worst lawyer I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Staff. We need more help. Manager. Don't worry, we just hired 2 people. The 2 people they hired. Amber Heard eats Indian food for lunch. Johnny Depp's bed at night. Scientists. Please fund our research. Government. No. Scientists. It'll produce bombs. Government. You son of a censored diamond. When you start writing on paper after typing for years. The perfect zoom background doesn't exist. Normal skeleton. Skeleton on Instagram and TikTok. Me writing furthermore in an essay knowing I have nothing left to say. Just start saving, you'll be able to buy a house in no time. Housing market. We don't do that here. My teacher wondering who brought the class average down 15%. Me wondering how I got 3%. Gen Z when they get their first car. Red sus. After you buy a watch from Iraq 10 o'clock, 9:59. When you lied on your resume to get the job. Me in the shower waiting for the hot water. When the program unfreezes as soon as you open the task manager. Fear is a tool. This is what depression can do to someone. Everything is better in life when you are young. Me when I was young. Me finally is about to fall asleep. That one dog. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Mom. If you smile you're lying. Also my mom. Golf isn't a sport, it's an upper class hobby. Change my mind. Me the perfect movie doesn't exist. You know the rules and so does he, never gonna give you up. When you have an exam tomorrow so you ask your ex for cheating tips. Modern problems require outstanding moves. I'm pregnant with my boyfriend's dead father. Like what the frick is this crap above me, Scoob? With 9 lives comes 9 midlife crises too. Men. It's a mystery why women live longer than us. Men. I'm allergic to peanuts. What happens if I eat one? When the exchange student from a different country all of a sudden starts saying swear words in your language to the teacher. I raised that boy. When you are an adult, remember you can buy a whole cake whenever you want. Prisoners in movies after finding a spoon. People who hold doors for others. People who put trash in their pocket until they find a bin. Janir. Jafar. Jor of Araya. You are not a cat, you frickin' liar. Explain this then. No frickin' way. When it's later and you finally see your alligator. Babies when they see something above 80 degrees C. I feel like maybe I should touch that. Don't make me tap the sign. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's morally right. Waiter. Kids under 12 eat free. Dad. He's 11. Kid. Actually I'm. Dad. Don't you just love parrots? Shrimp are testing positive for cocaine and scientists don't know why. Me after eating a crap ton of shrimps. Breaking news: King Julian dead at 43, shot in Brazil by rival cartel. Teacher. Why do you guys have the same answers? Student. We had the same questions. Teacher. Listen here you little crap. Spider-Man no gas at home. Money doesn't matter, rich people. Looks don't matter, attractive people. Oh monkey. When you see someone get their food but you ordered before them. Real men respect all women. Change my mind. I changed my mind. Me after getting a free 2-week vacation because I impressed the principal with my cool butterfly knife trick. 1 hour here is 15 years on earth. Great, let's wait here for my dad with the milk. Me when someone is looking at me while I'm doing something. Rich people before plastic surgery. Rich people after plastic surgery. Rose has a red, my garden is infested with bugs. Lost unicorn if found, please stop doing drugs. You are in this solar system, but we do not grant you the rank of planet. What? Girl. I only date 6 feet guys. Me with only 2 feet. Ants. Spiders. I know what I have to do but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. My science teacher explaining the biggest thing in the universe. Me knowing it's his mom. Man, those fictional names like Otto, Octavius and Clairvoyance sound so silly. Real life names. Dick Warlock, stunt coordinator. What scientists thought of dinosaurs in the 80s 90s? What scientists think of dinosaurs now? When I grow up I will be an amazing and cool person. Me at 30 years old. When you don't get the joke but you laugh anyway. Girls. Why does nobody want to talk to me? Boys. Wow, I am popular. What is the secret to eternal happiness? To not argue with fools. I disagree. Yes, you are right. When you're an introvert person and parents forces you to be a social person. But I'm happy with my phone. And I don't even like human interaction much. Introverts preparing to ask the waitress for extra ketchup. When you go from being defamed by your ex to being the most loved and praised celebrity. Quantum garbage. Empty when full. Things exist. Philosophers. Why though? Stranger at the park. What a lovely day. Which child is yours? Me. I haven't decided yet. Stranger. Elon Musk 5 years ago. I will revolutionize renewable energy and change the way humans live for the better. Elon Musk now. Stop working from home, you lazy censored holes. This giveaway is for everyone. Everyone. English teacher. Math teacher. George Washington. Legalizes guns in case if the government becomes corrupt or Britain tries to invade. Again. Civilians. Use guns for school shootings. George Washington. Communism in theory. Communism in practice. Me defeats the boss and takes all of his loot. Everyone else at the office. People fighting over genders at Disney World. Me trying to figure out how to pay my bills. Pig in Australia steals 18 beers from campers, gets drunk, fights cow. Police, please do not enter the building, there is an active shooter. Parents, stand aside, we're going to save the kids. Vegans never shutting up about being vegan. Karens never shutting up about their bullcrap. Linux users. When your suicidal friend texts you to not bring him pizza and you text back suit yourself but it autocorrects to shoot yourself. Teacher, your grades show what kind of person you will be in the future. Me. Dead. When you're trying to have a conversation with another adult and your kid is behind you. Like. The 4 horsemen of passing back items. When people cut you down but you aren't giving up. Someday I'll be someone's favorite dinosaur. 83.5 million years later. Me, people who still text me no matter how long I take to reply. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend flossing. That 10th dentist must be onto something, let's get him on the podcast. The Sun, Mercury. My finger close ad button. My parents. We bought you a new bed. Me. But I wanted a gaming PC. My parents. Yes, it's so that you can keep on dreaming. Dies inside. Me going grocery shopping at 4 AM because I freaking hate humans. When I remember that my future depends mostly on me. Man. I'm sorry for ruining your childhoods. Someone sends a screenshot. Me. Checks their battery percentage. Me looking at kids half of my age dating while I'm still single. My dad describing the fish he caught the other day. When you're at church praying for wealth and someone hands you a plate full of money. A blessing from the Lord. It's important that when we turn on the TV we see the world that we live in reflected back to us. Me just wanting to see space monks with cool swords. Me who found the bastard that's been fricking me over all my life. Also me. When the teacher says you have 5 minutes remaining. When you try to plug your phone charger in behind your headboard. When you pollinate 100,000 flowers and unlock the golden skin. No, this isn't Goku with a spirit bomb, it's a fly on a window. Nah man, night shift isn't too bad, you just have to get used to it. Michael, age 24. Company gives you a pay raise. After inflation you actually have a pay cut. Good luck finding a girl like me. Girls like her. When your sibling gets too good at the game so you make up new rules to win. Just another day in New York City. Another Disney star hit rock bottom, pray for Ratatouille. When you go out and someone's wearing the same outfit as you. Dad, are you high? Son, am I what? Dad, hi. Son, hello. Son, Dad. People saying COVID is over. Me who just tested positive. When someone asks what the capital of Russia is. Teen me wondering why adults hate teenagers so much. Adult me watching kids frick up my hard work because they think it's funny. Zombie movies. Zombie movies if tanks would exist in it. Me says a joke but no one laughs. The popular kid says the same joke but louder. My crush. Wow, you were so cool. The popular kid. It was actually his joke. My crush. Then I take my cool back. Nervous system when confidence system walks in. How bad do things have to be for both of these to be in town? Dude's been edging for 2000 years. I am coming soon, I am coming, I am coming, I am coming, Jesus. Indian scammers be like. Jesus. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Me. Hates my neighbor. Jesus. Game cover. Gameplay. Normal people during spring. People with allergies. The guy who can bench 225. The guy who can open the bus window. Me waiting to hear good job from anyone who has higher authority. Love is just around the corner. The corner. A woman when she doesn't feel well, a man when he doesn't feel well. When I was able to wake up before lunch. My parents. Impossible. Me shakes my friend because he won't wake up. Everybody else at the funeral. When you live in a bad neighborhood but you know everyone. Hexagon. Heptagon. Octagon. Never gonna give you up. Photo taken without flash. Photo taken with flash. Friend. I'm going to the Bahamas for the summer. What about you? Me. To the computer. Me unsubscribed dream. My father. Bonjour. I'm going to Hollywood. My friends. Cowicklow Island. Flat earthers when you ask them why they think the earth is flat. Random BS go. When you tell a whole story and forget to unmute your mic. Dad. One day you'll be a man, son. Son. But dad, I am 24. Dad. Yeah, but you still seek validation from strangers on internet. A valid and well-researched counter-argument. Yes, so. Why is there a raccoon eating peanut butter on my bus? Mind your own frickin' business. When your mom calls you by your whole name. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Me at 3 AM thinking about something awkward I did 5 years ago. My wasted censored when I finally see the McDonald's logo in the cab's backseat. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Humans are aliens to other aliens. Virtually every serial killer was severely bullied and left outside of a group before they snapped and started killing. Still everyone went around quiet outsiders and weird people. I'll frickin' do it again. My immune system when a deadly virus enters my body. I sleep. My immune system when I eat a peanut. Real crap. Richardson gun store owner fakes heart attack, grabs gun to shoot armed robber. Pentagon. Hexagon. Octagon. Her money is gone. Villain. How can you find my base? The villain's base. The guy who lies at job interview and got the job. Nobody. That one kid in this box party. When you try to kill a fly and it goes on the most expensive thing in your house. My dad after I turned on the backseat light for 1 second. People arguing for the rights of the poor. 9-year-old me thinking I solved poverty by just printing more money. When you meet your old stoner buddy from high school in the park while you blaze the haze. And he casually mentions that he is now a cop. Not everyone appreciated the genius of Elon Musk's early inventions. Me after browsing Twitter for 3 seconds. You're mentally ill, you belong in a mental hospital. Pretty much guaranteed to crash. When you find out Kentucky is actually the most inbred state and not Alabama. How many other lies have I been told by the council? Me finding every way possible to avoid studying. Me goes to Burger King and they say their ice cream machine is broken. McDonald's. First time. How I imagine people that slow down and stare at accidents. Pouring water on a spoon while doing dishes. Your whole kitchen. Injecting bat DNA into oneself. Expectation. It's Morbin time. Reality 6. 3 million dead worldwide. Mom. Open your window to let some air in. Me wondering what I was breathing before. When your dad is beating you with his belt for eating all the painkillers but you can't feel the belt. Sometimes if you listen very carefully you can hear my genius. When your friend starts driving at 220 kilometers per hour and says I loved her bro. Give me stronger battles. Now we're talking. Marijuana goes legal in a country. All the drug dealers operating in shadows. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Montana deer just different. The sun will die in 7 billion years. 5-year-old me. When you drink to forget about your problems but drinking is your problem. When the guy who's friends with the quiet kid doesn't come into school. She. I can fix him. Him. My dad is such a jerk, I can't believe he killed all my dinosaurs. June. Every other month. Characters in a horror movie as soon as they enter the haunted house. Everyone turn off your flashlights and spread out. Me when my friend is doing a presentation in class. Credit card declines. My therapist. Jump. Tattoo artists. People who need therapists. Everyone after graduating and getting their diplomas. Now what? When I ask someone to wake me up early in the morning and they actually do it. When you remembered what you were trying to remember. When you drop a chip on the floor and a hand comes out under. Trying different username for my new account. This username is taken, try another one. A young Queen Elizabeth happening upon Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden as she was playing. Me truth or dare? Mom. Truth. Me. Where's my dad? Mom. Dare. Me. 100% stop a home invasion. Teacher. Okay, today we are going to draw our family trees. The Alabama exchange student. Time traveler. Moves a chair. The alternate timeline. Lactose intolerant people when they realize we live in the Milky Way. Rattled. Me listening to both sides of the argument so I can take in double the amount of misinformation. Ancient civilizations that used to be a Pizza Hut. Therapist. Hornibora isn't real, he can't hurt you. Hornibora. The toothbrush when you buy it. The toothbrush a week later. Oh, what are you thinking about? Me. Vents in real life. Movie vents. Hitler claiming he should go to heaven because he killed Hitler. God explaining to him that he also killed the man who killed Hitler. When it's career day at your school but your dad's a cop and refuses to enter the building. Gamers when they lose a match because the enemy team was better than them. Ping, what's wrong? Doctor. I am afraid you have a very rare disease. Patient. Oh no, what is it called? Doctor. Well, what do you want it to be called? Doctor. Patient. Therapist. Snoop Dogg isn't real, he can't hurt you. Snoop Dogg. Every family in horror movies is like, or the perfect place for us. Moses tells the people he can't make food because his divine intervention is on cooldown. 13th century BC. Homophobic people when they realize that they are homo sapiens. Confused screaming. Me guys staying cover, they've got snipers everywhere. My teammates. Me when someone pours the milk in first. How Americans see inbreds. How British see inbreds. When you sneeze and you hear a bless you but you're home alone. Pushing yourself. Expanding your comfort zone. Passengers when a baby enters a plane. Person. Why are you so quiet? I'm sure you're having some really deep thoughts. My thoughts. I nervously click my ballpoint pen in the exam. The examiner understanding Morse code and wondering why my fridge is pregnant. Movie scene of a guy bringing directly a person to the hospital. Europeans thinking it's for dramatic effect. Americans knowing it's because the ambulance costs more than the budget of the movie. Slept like crap, I will be choosing violence today. Mark, can you please stop collecting my data? June is Men Get a Mental Health Month. But it's the same month as Pride Month, so no one gives a crap. Cute girl. Flirts with me. My friends. You should ask her out. Me. Oh no, I'm not brave enough. Titanic creator. Not even God can sink this ship. God. And I took that personally. Me in Area 51 expecting to clap some alien cheeks but end up getting my cheeks clapped. Instead. Me starts shooting up library. Librarian. Stops me and hands me a suppressor. Guys at the library. Mum. Why don't you go play with the kid next door? Look, he's trying to get your attention from the window, the poor kid. Kid next door. Me just cut a bit on the sides. Barber. Okay. Also him cutting my hair. When you reach out your finger to a butterfly and it lands on it. When you get called cool by little kids. Nothing like a good Shrek first.